Laura Brubaker here at Knott's Berry Farm, Vice President of Food and Beverage.
We're here to talk about some tasty stuff.
I know, and we have a lot. So we're sampling a few things tonight, but this is our huge display table, like we always do every year. A lot of great ideas and fun things to try. Now we're leaning in to get your scare on.
Yes!
Right, 50th? So we're doing a few things that might take you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Are you ready? We'll talk about a few of those.
Let's do it.
All right. So, I mean, we've got some regular burgers and whatnot, but I want to highlight this, get your scare on. Ooh. So we have turtle and Philly pizza pie. So turtle.
So turtle meat?
Turtle meat.
Ooh.
Tastes a little bit like steak.
Okay.
And we've mixed it in with Philly meat, and it's delicious.
It's the perfect mix of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into what they like to eat.
We have an elk burger with chili on it. So a lot of people eat elk, right? So they like a bit of venison and gamey. So that's going to be at Sutter's, so an elk burger. We've got some rabbit. So we've roasted rabbit, cut it thin, and we put it on the batch crazy pasta salad.
Oh my goodness, I want to try rabbit.
That's going to be fun with the raspberry vinaigrette.
Yes.
We've got some other things here. We're going to have meatballs, and we're going to have, yuca fries with shrimp on top, and we've got salads and green bean fries. But then up top here, we've got an ostrich sausage.
Oh my gosh.
Or a gator sausage, an alligator sausage. I prefer the ostrich. Gator is good, but I think I like the ostrich better.
Does it taste like chicken?
They taste more like a sausage.
Like
really
duck.
do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the camel stew.
Oh.
Have you had camel before?
No.
All right. Well,
I haven't had 90% of these animals.
I know, so it's getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, right? You're going to like, oh my God, am I really trying this? So the camel is just like a really nice rich stew in a bread bowl, and it tastes like kind of like steak as well. So I thought the team did a really nice job with those. So those are some of our scary ones for this area right here.
Question.
Yeah.
What's in that devil's elixir?
Oh, that's top secret.
The devil's tears.
It's the devil's tears. And, the gatekeeper puts a few, sweat glands in there. And, you know what I mean? The judge is also a part of that. No, it's a really good vodka drink. It glows.
Could you tell me, out of this whole spread, what's your favorite?
Oh, gosh. But I have tried absolutely everything. I really like the camel stew, shockingly. I'm really big on the yuca fries with the shrimp and the corn and the cheese. And that's at Papa's Mexicana. Really good. And I'm a big dessert person, and I just thought the ginger snap funnel cake is going to be delicious. A lot of people wanted me to bring back ginger funnel cake, so that one's really good.
Could you give me a quick rundown of what main items that is spooky and that's here that will be on the meal plan?
Oh, yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of the scary items will not.
Okay.
It is what it is. They're not obviously super affordable, so I couldn't do that. But anything that's a burger, or anything that's a salad or a pizza, typically not the turtle, but the other two pizzas, I always put on the dining plan.
Excellent.
So the onion bagel, the Overlord, the Mesmer salad, the Popper pizza, the mac and cheese pepperoni pizza, things like that I will put on the dining plan.
Oh, that's
the green bean fries, the yuca fries, the spaghetti pie at Prop Shop, that is delicious. So it's on our homemade bolognese, a big piece of, obviously it's Alfredo spaghetti, and it's delicious. That's probably one of my favorite things. But you can see the three funnels we're doing, the serial killer, the ginger snap, and then this one is after our new maze, the cinema slasher. And it's got all the cinema candies on top.
That's
so if you
brilliant.
love that, then you'll love it. But I think my favorite, I like sweet potato. The sweet potato pie is delicious. But I really like gourmet cookies. So that's a gourmet cookie stuffed with peanut butter ganache.
Yeah.
Really. So the Bloody Mary cake. So leaned in, to a little bit. This is at Ghost Town Grill. Sit down, really big. It's our new look for our cakes. We do these big pieces now. So it's like a vanilla sponge with the raspberry. And then this is our black velvet cake with the orange buttercream. Yeah, you'll find that in the bakeries.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the macaron will be at Coffee Hut, and then the whoopie pies, the raspberry. These are surprisingly very good, these dirt pies as well. We had to play a little fun with Snoopy this year. And then we just have a great array of drinks with the Devil's Elixir, the blood bags, Into the Fog.
See you in the fog! Guys, see you in the fog!
Melissa, hey, film this. Melissa will do a little bubble for you.
Oh, look at that!
It lasts for like 3 minutes, hopefully, unless you pop it.
I'm impressed.
If you go over to Judge Roy Bean, we've really leaned in a few new drinks at Judge Roy Bean.
What's the judge? That looks delicious.
Yeah, the judge has got the honey bourbon, Jack honey bourbon. Yeah, the new naughty bean, and then you can get a pickle hitchin. So you go away to cored out pickle with whiskey and pickle juice. You drink that, you eat the pickle, and then get married. I don't know, right? So really fun. So a lot of great stuff. So enjoy. Yeah.
It's very delicious. Thank you so much for always bringing the fear.
We actually get asked this a lot. How do we come up with all these ideas? This year was actually pretty easy with 50th and all the new mazes and playing off that. And we said to ourselves, we need to get some scary foods. Like really scary. We had frog legs one year, and we had alligator, and the alligator breaded. So we knew what can we get that would be allowed in California, because we wanted kangaroo. You can't bring that in California. So we were able to work with a couple of great vendors and come up with a lot of great items. So we sit around in a room, and we really and we do this a year in advance. We have to do it while it's fresh. So when 22 was winding down, we sit and we talk about, okay, it's 50th. What will really wow everybody? What are the flavor profiles we need? What are the things that are just going to really, make us shine? So we all come up with great ideas. So yeah.
My name is Maria Tetley. I am the buyer and product developer for Knott's Berry Farm.
Excellent. What are we looking at right now?
So we're looking at our collection for 50 years of Scary Farm and Halloween Haunt, and it's the cream of the crop. So let's start. So we have this shirt that we thought we can use our skyline on. It's called Gateway to Knott's Scary Farm. So we love that. And with the conductor being our foremost person, he is the guy who's holding our lantern. He's going to be like out there, and of course you can own this lantern. It's for sale at the store. We also have a statue of him right here.
And it glows! Look at that!
We haven't had one in 10 years, so this is really great. We have our Scary Farm Opoly. We have our regular one, and now we have a Halloween version. And guess who's on the back? She is featured inside the map too. The board also, so that works great. We haven't played it, but everything looks great in it. Let's see. Look at that. We also have a hat. We also have a bottle, so we have all this. We have our lounge fly that Carl keeps stealing. This is our very first lounge fly here at Knott's Berry Farm. Very proud of it. We have our 50-year logo on the zipper. We have some all-over print inside the bag. And of course, it features a lounge fly tag on there. And it has a Ghost Town skyline on the back.
People have been asking, how much is it going to be?
It is $99.99.
Woo!
Yes.
Now, question. Now, this is the production side of things.
Yes.
Like, you worked directly with Loungefly, like how you worked directly with Spirit Jersey?
Correct. Yes. They're easy people to work with. They're very nice, very helpful. So we gave them instructions on what we wanted, and just a few changes, and here we are. Tombstone shape with a K on it, with our lantern featured on it. What else can you ask for?
That's excellent.
Our second tiki mug, made by Tiki Farm, but it's our 50-year anniversary, so it has got a 50 on it. And if you notice, our event tee also has 50 on the skull. Look at that, right? Way to merchandise some product here. And then we also have this frame that's from an old paper, media paper that we had. And here it is. It's coming to life as a picture frame.
Now, what is that I see right there, that coffin?
The little quiet little coffin over here that lights up. Look at that, right? Ooh. Yeah.
Is it an ornament?
Yes, it is.
Yes! You guys made my dreams come true.
Yay.
I wanted a Scary Farm ornament.
Right?
Yes. Look at that. It glows. So with that ornament, it's battery operated?
It's battery operated, so it won't die, and you don't have to. You can change the battery on it. So that'd be good. Let's see. We have our Sarah Marshall hat.
Sarah Marshall.
How do you like that, right? Right, Sarah Marshall. Thank you for your hard work. And with our Loungefly purse, we have another one, which is the skeletons from last year. And this beautiful shirt, it says 50 on it with all the monsters that we've had here in the park. So it's a good remembrance on who the monsters are that you have out.
Yes.
And let's see, we have our 50 pins.
Are those all the pins?
These are the 50 pins.
Wow.
They're a little smaller than they are. It fits all in the one coffin. So now we're selling this coffin that you can put your pins in.
How much is the coffin?
The coffin is, I believe it's $49.99.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So we have some light up mugs. It's like, the skull, you kind of couldn't skip the skull. It's like, it's always a good thing to have. Drink your drink right there. We have a fun little broom to write with.
I love that.
And let's see, we have our pumpkin collection. These faces, this face came from the Calico Town Square face. So he is, I don't want to call it a she, it is the most happy one out there. But if you look at this, it has all the faces of all the pumpkins right there.
That's not the Nobu?
Nope, that's not the Nobu. The Nobu is it's a spider.
Oh.
And our 50-year anniversary book, we have this in the store. There's only 50 of them signed with today's date on it that Ted signed, so don't miss out on that. And our spirit jersey with the front with all our favorite Happy Hauntings characters. Look at that, right?
That's exciting!
Yes, it is. So anything else you want to see? You want to see more shirts?
I mean, you said 21 shirts!
Let's start off with
Oh my goodness!
a shirt with a sewn-in label on the bottom. Says 50 years of Scary Farm. We have, you've seen it.
Oh, it's the conductor!
Are you ready to see the Chilling Chamber shirt?
Woo!
This one's amazing. It's all the way down the bottom. Look how big this print is. Look at that. Okay, so, and then we have, let's see what we have here. Oh, this is our eventee. I didn't talk enough about it. This is our eventee for the year, and it shows you all the new mazes, all the new scare zones, and this beautiful skull that couldn't skip out. It's our 50-year logo with the skull. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Daps that is retiring this year. You guys kind of sad about that. A lot of people love this one. Let's see. Oop. Cinema Slasher. I think this one's going to be a classic. What do you guys think? It's like, people kind of see that movie and they're like, yeah, it's going to happen. And we don't have all 21, but we have a lot of them here. Here's the other maze that's retiring. I know, really sad, but it's got to go and bring more new stuff. And this is our new scare zone, the Gauntlet. Yeah.
So when we look back at Scary Farm and that sort of thing, and what we have to pull together for it, we have to go deep into the archives. So what is it like? It's like the 100th anniversary that we just did, where we had to go really deep. Because people talk about when you make something, when you need to make a game, an Opoly like this, you're pulling from everything. You're pulling, and you're going to see people like Alan over here. Alan has been with us for 47 years. Alan knows everything about this park. So when we had to make this game, we come over and we go to Alan. Alan, what should I put in this game? And Alan goes, I know exactly. Because his grandfather and your father worked here.
Yes.
Wow.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, Alan is...
Third generation. This is actually my 49th year here.
Alan is the best because he's like a walking archive, and that's the beauty. I mean, he talks too, but it's like, that's the main thing. But to make a game, you need an Alan. To, do like the 50th, all the zoo, all the scare zones and all that, you need an Allen. So that's what, when we did the 50, these are the 50 pins for the 50 years. So we're pulling out elements from each one of the decades. And that's what we had to do, is we had to disassemble every decade, just like we did with the 100th. So we did that, and then our big thing that we had, there was a 40th anniversary book. This is the 50th anniversary book. And the big thing with this is I put in 50 signed and numbered copies of this book in the Legacy store for you guys tonight.
That's amazing.
So it's one of those things where Knotts can only do things based on the history. Even going to this far. Look, you want to see how far we go? It goes really far. So this is a lounge fly bag. This right here, this witch right here, the witch in the moon, is from 1970. That's a witch. I can't just put a random character. It has to be authentic.
It has to be our witch.
It has to be Knotts' witch. It's like when we look at those pumpkins, you're saying you're just putting a pumpkin. No, those are Knott's Berry Farms pumpkins. So that's kind of the authenticity that we don't buy anything canned. It has to come from the park.